Cricket in the United States has a history far older than most Americans know, a story rooted deep in the soil of the young nation, long before baseball, basketball, or American football became household names. In the early 1800s, when the United States was still discovering its identity, immigrants from England, Ireland, and the Caribbean arrived with their traditions, their customs, and their favorite sport, cricket. These newcomers carried with them not just equipment but an entire culture of leisurely matches played on open fields, long afternoons spent under the sun, and a sport that demanded patience, strategy, and skill. Soon, cricket clubs began forming in cities like New York, Philadelphia, and Newark. People from different walks of life gathered in their finest attire to watch matches between local teams, cheering and celebrating with the same excitement that Americans today reserve for baseball games. Cricket was not just a pastime, it was a respected gentleman's game. By the mid-19th century, cricket was so popular that it attracted thousands of spectators. In 1844, the United States played Canada in what became the first official international cricket match in world history. The event took place at the St. George's Cricket Club in New York and drew crowds from across the region, making it one of the most significant gatherings of its time. Newspapers covered the match with enthusiasm, and many expected cricket to soon become America's leading sport. The players, wearing traditional white clothing, stood proudly on the field, representing a nation still developing its sporting identity. The sound of applause echoed through the air each time the ball met the bat, and for a moment, cricket was at the center of American culture. However, the winds of time brought unexpected change. During the Civil War era, American soldiers and civilians embraced a new sport, baseball. It was faster, simpler, and easier to play in small fields or makeshift grounds. Baseball spread through military camps, schools, and towns with remarkable speed, quickly becoming the symbol of American spirit. As baseball rose, cricket slowly faded. Cricket grounds became baseball fields, clubs closed down, and newspapers shifted their attention. By the early 20th century, cricket had nearly vanished from mainstream American life. But the story did not end there. While cricket fell out of the national spotlight, it survived quietly within immigrant communities. People from India, Pakistan, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, Australia, England, and the Caribbean kept the sport alive as they settled in the United States. In cities like New York, Houston, Chicago, Los Angeles, and Miami, small leagues and weekend tournaments began forming. Families gathered on Sundays to play friendly matches, reliving moments from their home countries. The passion never disappeared, it simply lived underground. As waves of immigration continued into the late 20th century, cricket found new energy. Universities created student leagues, local parks filled with matches, and shops began selling cricket gear again. Many Americans who had never seen the sport became curious. Children of immigrants grew up balancing two cultures, American life and the cricket traditions their families cherished. This period marked the quiet rebirth of cricket in the United States. Cricket was no longer forgotten. It was waiting for leadership, for investment, for structure, waiting for someone to give it the stage it deserved. And soon, that someone emerged, ready to guide cricket into a new era in America. The revival of cricket in the United States gained real momentum when the Cricket Council of USA, CCUSA, stepped into the picture with a clear mission: bring cricket back to America, but this time as a modern, competitive, and widely recognized sport. Founded by passionate individuals who believed in cricket's potential in the world's most diverse country, CCUSA began building a foundation strong enough to support long-term growth. Their efforts targeted not just professional players but also children, youth academies, community clubs, and even schools. For the first time in decades, cricket in America had a roadmap. One of CCUSA's greatest achievements was the creation of the US Open T20 tournament, hosted annually in Florida. This tournament quickly became the biggest cricketing event in North America. Teams from around the world, West Indies, Canada, Pakistan, India, and England, traveled to the United States to participate. The event featured explosive batting, fierce bowling, and electrifying fielding, turning Florida's stadiums into global cricket playgrounds. Fans arrived wearing colorful jerseys, waving flags, beating drums, and chanting for their favorite teams. For many Americans witnessing their first cricket match, the excitement was unforgettable. The fast pace of T20 cricket won hearts everywhere. CCUSA didn't stop at hosting tournaments. They invested in training programs, coaching sessions, and youth development. They partnered with schools, community centers, and sports clubs, encouraging children from all backgrounds to learn the game. Many American-born kids who had never held a cricket bat suddenly found themselves falling in love with the sport. Coaches from different countries shared their expertise, helping young players develop professional-level skills. With every practice session, America inched closer to becoming a stronger cricketing nation. Meanwhile, television channels and streaming platforms began showcasing domestic and international tournaments. Matches were aired in living rooms across the country, introducing cricket to millions of viewers. The Cricket Council of USA also collaborated with media partners to bring coverage of the US Open T20 and other tournaments to a global audience. As visibility increased, so did sponsorships, investments, and opportunities for players. The rise of CCUSA contributed to the launch of Major League Cricket (MLC), which attracted international stars and created a professional environment for American players. New stadiums were built, including world-class grounds in Texas and North Carolina. These venues hosted international matches that drew massive crowds, surprising even longtime sports analysts. For the first time, the United States was seen as a serious emerging force in world cricket. CCUSA's influence extended beyond the field. They helped build a cricket culture, one where families spent weekends watching matches, young kids joined academies, and communities celebrated festivals with cricket tournaments. They transformed cricket from an immigrant sport to an American sport. The dream that once seemed impossible was now unfolding in real time. Today, the United States stands at the edge of a new sporting revolution. Cricket is growing faster than ever before. With continuous support, expanding infrastructure, and a passionate fan base, America is on track to become one of the future cricket powerhouses. And at the heart of this transformation stands the Cricket Council of USA, the organization that reignited a forgotten legacy and led cricket into a bright new chapter on American soil.